Good morning, my Leo collective. I hope you're having a wonderful day. What's up, Leos? You can ring my bell, ring my bell. Ring-a-ling-a-ling. Leos, halfway through that intro, I realized I still had the cards from Sagittarius. So some of y'all could be dealing with the Sagittarius, or some of you all have a mess you need to clean up. Okay? So what's it going to be for you, Leos? What happens during the reading happens for a reason. Wheel of Fortune. In reverse for you. So some of y'all, there's a life lesson. There's some stagnation. Could be some karma at play here. Like I said, some of y'all could have to clean up a mess from the past, or you can move forward. God protects me and God fights my battles. No weapon formed in spirit or physical against me shall prosper. I'm highly favored and protected from all evil, as is my beautiful Leo collective. Leos, what's going on here? Some of y'all karma, you know, you got to clean up the past in order to get that Wheel of Fortune moving on your behalf. The Lovers and the Knight of Cups. Okay, so maybe you're cleaning up from a breakup, a loss, a divorce, whatever the fuck's going on here, Leo, and you want to move forward to make a new offer, but you got to clean up the past first. You just can't leave one mess and go to another, right? Spirit ain't your fucking mama. She ain't gonna let you make a mess in the living room and just take that shit to the dining room, right? She gonna say, clean that fucking shit up or you go mess up another part of the house. Damn it, right? So someone's wanting wish fulfillment, but here with this lover's energy, and you know the lover's Gemini energy. See, someone's want to go in and communicate, but they ain't got the shit together yet. How can you go in and maybe make a love offer to somebody if you ain't cleaned up the shit from the past? You can't go into a new relationship if you haven't cleaned up and severed and cut the ties and done the healing and done the groundwork from a past relationship. That's just going to lead to the old coming into the new. Okay? There's just no way that's going to work. And some of y'all might be realizing that. So if you tried to skip town and leave somebody high and dry, you're realizing that shit ain't working, right? You thought you could leave one relationship and just jump into another and everything be all fucking hunky-dory. Spirit's like, who the fuck? What the hell you think you got going on here? Shit don't work that way. You can't leave a mess and then just fucking walk away from it. It's eventually going to come back and haunt your ass. All right, Leos, I'm not trying to bust y'all's balls here, but y'all know what the hell I'm talking about. Ladies, I'm not trying to piss on your parade, but y'all know what I'm talking about, right? Yeah, wish fulfillment here. Page of Wands with the Seven of Cups. Yeah, someone, this is... This energy right here is someone that really don't know what the fuck they want. But, you know, they're like, oh, I think this is what I want. You know, it's leaving one relationship. And you try to rush into another one thinking that's a happily ever after. Then you realize once you get in there that, oh, fuck, this isn't what I wanted. This isn't what I wanted. Shit. This isn't what I wanted. Because you didn't properly sever the ties from the past. Tower moment, Knight of Wands, and the Magician. You just manifested your own damn tower. You know, if you don't do the healing from one situation before you move into another, and we're going to take it to relationships here, because apparently that seems to be the energy at play here. You can't leave one mess if you didn't resolve it and think you can get into another one. Because, like I said, you're just going to carry that shit from the past relationship into the next one. If you don't do the healing and you don't understand... And, you know, you can't blame the other person for the fucking problem in a relationship, because it takes two, okay? No matter what you want to call out on the other person, you had to enable that behavior. You had to condone that behavior. You had to know what the fuck was up. You just can't blame one person and be like, you just meet all these asshole people. Now, what role do you play in that situation? And if you don't take the time to understand that, then when you go into another or try to go into another one, you're just going to keep hitting towers. Some of you could just be going from one shitty relationship to another shitty relationship to another shitty relationship and asking yourself, why do I always meet the wrong person? Masculine or feminine on that, okay? If you don't do the healing work, you don't quite understand why the hell your shit hasn't worked in the past. Because you just can't blame the other fucking person, okay? It's easy to, and your friends will let you. But you really got to ask yourself, because it takes two in that relationship. You could have nixed that and been the fuck out of there if it wasn't what you wanted. But you stayed put, right? You went with it. This is what you going to do, right? Some of y'all, you need to clean up the mess you left before you can get a new start. Some of y'all might have to just sit your ass down. Be single for a little bit. Think about what the hell you want. Really think about what the hell you want. Really think about who the hell you want. Really think about the life that you want. There's nothing wrong if you want to be single. You don't have to have a fucking relationship. You don't have to be dating somebody. There's nothing wrong if you want to be single and just get out there and fuck around. There's nothing wrong with being single. You don't have to go from one relationship into another. And maybe some people are just so afraid of being alone, they don't know what the fuck is up. There's nothing wrong with being single and having the fun, right? No restrictions, right? You do what you want to do. You're free and single. Some of y'all maybe need to live in that energy for a little bit. Especially if you go from one relationship to another relationship, because the relationship probably started because Leos, your all's past few readings have been about somebody fucking around on somebody. So, okay, you're not happy in one relationship, so you start cheating in that relationship to go into another relationship that you're thinking all of a sudden, oh, this is my happily ever after. And then when you get into that relationship, you probably started cheating on that one because at the end of the day, your ass just wants to be single. You're just thinking that you have to be in a relationship. Some of y'all just no to the relationships, right? Just sit your ass down. Be single. Don't just, if you need to fuck around, go fuck around. Go do what you need to do to get it out of your system. But don't think that every encounter has to be a fucking relationship. If you can't healthily deal with yourself, know what the fuck you want in your life. Some of you, maybe you never want to get married. Maybe marriage or relationships just aren't in your fucking cards. There ain't nothing wrong with that, y'all. There ain't nothing wrong with wanting to be single. Yeah, like this lighter. It's getting harder and harder to get that flame going, right? It's getting harder and harder to get turned on. It's getting harder and harder to find that feeling, to find that emotion, to find that happiness, because your shit ain't working. You need to sit your ass down and figure out what the hell do you really want. How long have you ever been single? Just been single. And there's nothing wrong with being single. Right? If you want to get out there and mingle and just being straight up with somebody. Hey, look, you know what? I like being single. I'm not really interested in committing to a relationship right now. So, I'm just out meeting people. You're not on the dating sites trying to put up a fucking front like you're looking for a relationship. If you really you're just out there just mingling. Okay? And if you are straightforward on that, there you go. People know what the fuck is up. Maybe some of y'all just get off the fucking sites. Get off of having to think that you have to have somebody there. That's a societal fucking viewpoint. You can be happy and be single. You can. When you're single for a while, that's what everyone thinks. Oh, you want a relationship. No, that's society thinking that. Because when you're single for a while, your standards actually raise. You actually kind of expect a little more from someone that you bring in. It's not just feeling like you have to have somebody there. Because, most single people are single because they choose to be. You can always find someone to be in your life. Doesn't mean that person's going to be good. Doesn't mean that person's going to bring value to it. But you can always have someone in your life. Always remember that. You can always have somebody. You can choose to be single. Damn it, Leos, we're 10 minutes into this, and what? I didn't even pull that many cards. So you need to clean up your fucking mess, okay? You need to clean up your mess. Some of y'all need to sit your ass down and figure out what it is you really want. If no one's ever told you, it's okay to be single, okay? It's okay to live by yourself. It's okay to be your own fucking person. It's okay to not have to answer to anybody. It's okay to be an adult and live in your house or your apartment by yourself and do whatever the fuck you want. It's okay to have a place. And if, my men, if you want to have a fucking kick-ass video game playroom in your fucking living room, guess what? You can do it. Ladies, if you want to have your apartment or your house all done up in pinks and purples and girly as all fuck, hey, guess what? You can do it. You do not have to have a person. Taking action. So some of you, this will has been stopped. Opportunities have been stopped. Your shit's falling apart because you need to kind of do a course correction. This right here to me is like spirit putting that wand in that will to stop it. Spirit's like, stop this shit. Okay, stop this shit. It's almost Leos. I'm feeling like you just seem to think that you have to have somebody, that you have to. It's like you feel like you have to be attached. Because you know what? Because I'm telling you what I feel with these cards. I feel like when you're in a relationship, you feel like you are trapped. Right? You want this. You long for it. Look at that 3 of Cups right there. These are all the failed past relationships. Right? You got them 2 cups. You have a belief about what or who you truly want to settle down with. Right? We all have our kind of ideal match, our ideal mate, our ideal partner in our mind, you know, that we always kind of dream of. It changes through the years as we grow. But a lot of you, when you're in a relationship, you feel trapped anyway. So you're better off getting out of that energy and just being fucking single. If the thought of being in a relationship makes you feel trapped, automatically, before you even take into account the individual person that you're with, if being in a relationship makes you feel trapped, then your ass don't need to be in relationships. Okay? Just be single. You can be single and date. You can be single and fuck around if that's what you want to do. Because, hey, guess what? You're single. You can do whatever the fuck you want. You're single. Right? You answer to yourself. Because the conflict comes when you get out of this way. It's a toxic way of thinking. That's what that 5 of Swords is here. It's thinking that you have to have a relationship. You have to have somebody there. That, you can't just be single. And I know you ladies get that shit a lot, right? Oh, she's in her 30s and she's single. Ain't no one wants her. Fuck that shit. You just have higher standards, right? There's nothing wrong with being single. Because when you're single and you choose to be with somebody in a relationship, a true relationship, not just some fuck buddy type energy, right? You know what you want out of a partner. If your relationship's end with you cheating on a person, then your ass needs to be single. If you want to fuck around, be single and fuck whoever the hell you want, whenever the hell you want. You're single. Be happy in your singlehood. Be happy being single. Be happy. Yeah, some of y'all, you can be happy being single. You can learn to give to yourself. Okay, if you got children in a relationship, you can still be single, you can still be father and do your time with your children, right? Do your visitations, do whatever the hell you need to do. Some of y'all, maybe you're raising your children on your own being single, right? You can have it all and be single, okay? Let go of this belief that you have to be partnered up all the time. Because for a lot of you, when you let that guard down, you're going to look at life in a whole better way. You're actually going to look at love in a whole better way because you know what? You're going to have your shit together. And I love it when Spirit puts these cards in the perfect order. We had the World first, right? When you actually understand what you want, this is what you want, okay? Because when you're in a relationship, you should be thinking about what you both want, right? You make decisions based on both of you. When you're single, you can do whatever the fuck you want, right? You can do your house however you want, your apartment however you want. You can girly it up. You can guy it up. It don't fucking matter, right? Because it's your world. It's your space. Then when you really start looking at who you want to bring into your space, you're going to have a better understanding. And you're going to find individuals like yourself. Because in your singleness, that's when you get your stability up, right? You're paying your own fucking bills. Yeah, you could do whatever the fuck you want because you know what? You're footing the bill for it. You're paying for it. So you're going to be you're not going to need anybody. And Leos, I almost feel like you guys feel you need to have somebody there. You just need to have somebody. Whether they're toxic as fuck, don't matter as long as you got somebody there. That's all that matters. You just can't be by yourself. Some of y'all afraid of the dark. Because you know what? If you're single and you want to, you can leave the lights on all fucking night. Okay? There's no need to be afraid of the dark. You're afraid of monsters under the bed? Put you some LED strip lights underneath your fucking bed. You can do whatever you want. You're fucking single. Leos, I'm actually liking this because you want to know what? From your past few readings, we ain't got another person in on this. I think you got a situation you need to take care of. Their energy didn't show up. For a lot of you Leos, this is you. You're going to have to make a decision. For some of you, for fuck's sake, just go be single. Okay? Just go fucking be single. Enjoy being single. You know, it's a total misconception that everyone thinks single people are just longing for love. Because that's not always true. You know, yeah, you have your moments of loneliness. Yeah, sometimes it would be nice to build with a person. It'd be nice to have someone around. But at the end of the day, when you look at all this toxic shit, yeah, you could have anybody doesn't have to be alone, okay? You could find somebody. That don't mean they're going to be a good person. That don't mean they're going to treat you well. That don't mean they're going to like you. You're just both going to be cohabiting together and it's going to be shit. Or you can be single and be happy as fuck. Because when you're single, you're dependent upon yourself. You pay your own fucking bills. That's why you can do whatever the fuck you want. If you want a refrigerator full of liquor and condoms on the fucking table in a candy dish, you can do whatever the fuck you want. You're single as fuck. And yeah, if you're afraid of the dark, you're afraid of being alone, guess what? You can leave every light on in the house if you want to. You ain't got to be afraid. Thank you for that reading, Leo. That was a beautiful fucking energy. So some of y'all, don't be afraid to be alone. Find yourself. Find yourself. Find yourself. Thank you for that, Leo. He who can ring my bell, ring my bell, ring-a-ling-a-ling. I keep picturing this image of like a curio cabinet. Like some man got a pretty curio cabinet from like his mama or grandma. But I just see like a bunch of different beer cans in there. Like each beer can has a different like maybe party or story behind it. That's the image that I'm seeing in my head. Maybe there's some race cars in there. Some sports trophies, but it's like one of them pretty curio cabinets that you'd see in your mom's house or your grandma's house with little figurines, but it's got beer cans in it and trophies and just weird shit like that. But hey, you know what? When you're single, you can do that shit. So peace, love, and light, Leos. Peace, love, and light.